advanced, 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 advanced. Right. Hello, my dudes. Alright, let's see what are we gonna do today. Donate. Sell an item. Okay, I think I can do that. Sucks that this task was not the last time over there. Right. Potentially. What would I sell? Thornbuck? Var? Oh, I know. Where the luck? Where the luck, yep. Definitely, not the thing I want to have. Toxin. Interesting. Wait, do I have this other weapon? How can I choose by type? Maybe in the inventory. Okay, eventually. Aha, this is Michelin's. Okay, seems like they don't have every African type. Cronen, Nikon, the Prisma, Ochma. With rocks. What is this even? Is this weapon even hard to get? Etc. Alright, etc. So what is this? Acquisition. Limited time events. Scarlet Spear, for example. Right, so this is an event weapon, apparently. A viral damage weapon. Not my favorite, so this is probably gonna be the first choice to throw out. Right. Let's sell this. How do we get into the room? Bro. Liberian, oh my god. Enter can be accessed through the codex. Right, how? frames. I think I can get it in the Roxy menu. No? Gauss? Yeah, there it is. Okay, I need to donate. What the hell is this donation even? Like, who am I donating to? What the hell? Is this time? After all, is this the time? I think it might be. Honestly, yeah, it might. Railjack. What? Do I have skirmish? Exterminate. I need survival. Where's survival? Right. Should work enough. The level is slow enough for me to not die, so it's gonna be okay. Alright, I hope I didn't forget anything. Approach the Corpus Obelisk. Disable target, destroy security nodes. Right. Ain't gonna be hard. Although this little mission might be complicated in a way. Let me in. Ah, thanks. Ah, shit, yeah, I forgot to take my healers. Defense mission. Mobile defense. Wait. What do I mean? Map. Oh shit. I don't have the cloak ability anymore, but like, I don't think that I need it. Shouldn't matter that much. Yeah, but this looks a little bit scary. The speed at which my Railjack loses health with, it's like, what the hell moment. Yeah, also. I know one said me that I can move forward. Okay. For some reason my ship is barely alive. But it is. I don't know why. But I'm glad that it is still alive. I wonder if it's related. Like it starts to lose health. No, whatever. It's probably a crew member. No, cruise ship. That's fucking up my Railjack. Hey bro, how are you? I'm trying my best. What about you? Transport car, the coupling. What the hell does that even mean? Right, my Railjack is still alive. Good news. Oh, I think that was a boss. or captain of the ship. Nonetheless, so we are out. I am kind of surprised that my ship still holds. So apparently it was boarded. That's like the only reason why we were struggling so hard. So, security notes, my favorite part of the game, probably. Because it's so easy to defend. I mean, defeat the goddamn security notes. It's not even a real task. Yo, where's the second one? I mean, the third. Should go for Foley. I only need her helmet and her main blueprint total. I mean, are you ready? Are you ready to do this grind? I mean, honestly, you don't have an option of a buyout, really, if not only from the market. But where the hell is security node? But I mean, you are gonna farm Foley much faster than you would collect the resources for it, so... It's kinda, if you have the setup for the Foley, you can go for it. But I would not say that warframe is something significant. You can also check a little guide that I made for the Foley hunt to make it a little bit easier. I have like 50% of her so far. Oh, what's your time? What's your time? Average time that you're doing this mission with? Like, if you are baby, I know I can give you some suggestions, but if you are an experienced player, then you probably know it better. Yeah, let's check the video and back. Also, I'm not sure how useful my little guide is. It's honest, I think it's quite basic, but still might be useful. The worst part is getting okay with the map layout. Alright, Necromech. So I need to get 300 kills or 250. It's okay. It's okay. Can afford. Where's the spawn? Where's my boys at? At least the location is really easy to farm. They're kinda spawning close, and it's like only one direction. Just let's watch the air support system, because like, yeah, might not end well eventually. Well, such a man. Something tells me it's not the best mission for this type of challenge. Yeah, I think on the demos, on the steel path, on the demos mission, when you can summon your Necromech, it would be much more efficient, but this path is only open for those who have max trail jack and the damage. Or, I mean, I might have damage to do it on demos, but I might not have survivability. My survivability is like a question. So, what's the progress of the mission? I see someone below me. There it is. Dude. I'm kinda tempted to try to do this on the demos. Also, give me my support, please. Like, the only real problem in this mission is that since I'm doing it alone, those goddamn animals, they're spawning very slowly. Did I do some damage? I feel like it's a big question. Should I just do a stealth path? In my honesty, man, I just might do a stealth path after all. Like, fuck this shit. No, I'm so tired. So tired of staying on this mission. Wait, what? Wait. Ship departing, get back on board. Wait, what? How? Ship. Okay, finally, man. Kinda thought I was trapped. I wanna try a stealth path version of the mission. Like it's going too slowly. Did I get experience? Wow, that's something. Okay, leave dojo. Leave dojo, and then it's kinda a gamble. First off, let's check available bounties. Fibonacci, this is, yeah, the quest giver. So what do we have? Noki's disappear. Memorize. Summon Necromech. Alchemy. Perfect mission. I'm Jade and her parts. She's technology flying frame. I mean, flying frame. It is not necessary to have exactly a flying frame. It's necessary to have a fast frame. And not only to be a fast one, but also have some kind of survivability. That's literally it. Like, you can kind of make any frame fast by equipping amalgam mods. On your secondary main weapon, and so maybe the melee one. I just don't remember the melee one, because the amalgam mods, they also increase in your dodge speed and sprint speed, so your regular warframe will benefit from those. For the survivability, I have heard Dante is kinda decent too. But since I just focused on the speedrun aspect of it, the speed was the main factor. Right, so where do you wanna be? Shit. I'm dying. Where's my Necromech? Ah, there it is. No? Unable? What the hell? What do you mean unable? I will use her as flying away from enemies nuclear weapon in the game. The thing is, you don't even need to kill anything. It's just about delivering the ink to the canvas. Like, literally you don't need to interact with anything. That's the whole point. Because, keep it in mind, the more you are wasting your time on trying to kill the enemies, the longer you are gonna be in this mission. And we don't want to be in this mission for a long amount of time, do we? So like, the faster you are gonna be done with the requirement, the easier it is gonna be to start the next mission. And next mission, what does it mean? Yes, it means that you might get a blueprint that you kinda is going for. If you want to take a longer approach, it could be potentially better to just collect those balloons, yeah. But personally, I'm not a fan of this approach. Yeah. Damn. That's freaking dangerous. If no, that doesn't work. Shit. Necromech is not healing. That's very bad. Right, so let's control them. Works better. Okay, is there a way I can kinda regenerate my health? No, it doesn't look like. Shit. Dude, I don't like Necromech. I don't like a Necromech mod. For sure. Holy. But at least I'm gonna be done soon. Holy, just don't die. Okay, the HP is too low. I might die soon enough. And if I die, the challenge is gonna be failed. So just let's rejoin. Bounties. Mission entrance. Right. What a choice, what a choice. Okay, where's my Necromech? Please, please. Aha, there it is. There's this little PC. Where's the main? The main Necromech. So I activated the PC, but do we see the thing? I don't know. Ah, there it is finally, man, finally. Okay, let's control them a little bit. That's that tiny touch. And let's enter. Dobry den. Bambrino. What's been? Was I the only one who got this Microsoft Defender message today? Actually, give me an idea. I can go with Umbra and go Drifter mod, because Umbra go on his own and kill everything. I guess it might work, but I'm not sure about the damage that Umbra will apply, because they are usually kind of tough. But like, let's see if that's gonna work. Because, as I said, you don't really need to do any damage in this mission, realistically. What's up with Windows Defender? Oh, it might be patched already, but they have deleted a few certificates, and a lot of people across the world got the notification from the Defender that they have some kind of Trojan. So overall, everyone got scared. Like you know, they've got a message like your PC is infected. Alert, alert. But by now it's probably fixed already. Because only those guys that got this update earlier before the fix maybe got this message. So if you are tuning in right now, by this point, Microsoft already probably prevented the hiatus with their new update. Okay, that's crazy. Good thing I didn't get that. I'd probably fall for that amount. I mean, I mean, it's like a false positive. It's not a big deal. Like nothing bad would happen. It's just you would get scared a little bit. That's basically it. Okay, guess I need to do only 20 more kills for the Necromech Nightwave challenge. Mission entrance. And I love this Deimos mission already, man. Especially with modifier that allows you to find the Necromech summon from the start of the mission. Right. Let's see. Where's the boy this time? I'm currently playing random SO to level up my Neja, and I just got Core System Slam. Oh. System? Wait. I think we have had a system before, so we kinda just need a Neuroptic, no? Or have I get the Nero the last time? But I think we need Nero. Something else, man. Also, I kinda hate the fact that I have missed Korra when it was offered in the circuit. What the hell? I thought like I had this warframe. What? But apparently no, when I looked. Oh yeah, it's Nero. Ah shit. Shibal. Lucky. I wanna be lucky too. But I'm not allowed. How long do I have to play circuit to unlock a frame like them? Ooh, probably an hour or few hours, honestly. Circuit mode is like really fucking toxic. You gotta spend a lot of time. I mean, maybe you gotta spend a little bit less with a normal level, but when it comes to the incarnate weapons, you freaking gotta spend like I don't know 3 hours to get an incarnate. It's really fucking long, and that's why I dislike circuit. Like, I can literally give you an idea. So, normal circuit, for example. Let's see how it looks like. Those levels, upon reaching a experience threshold, that you will get like 150 points per mission, and the higher the tier, the higher the points you need to get, the more of them you need to get. Wait a little bit for Ash, like half an hour, and only got tier 3 or 4, half an hour. The longer you are staying in the mission, the more points you are also gonna get, but it's gonna be capped, like something about 150. But yeah, it's probably gonna take you a couple of hours, so it's not recommended to play circuit if you can get yourself a warframe in a start chart, you know, because there's crazy amount of traps. Like you can choose yourself a warframe that you can just farm from the assassination mission in like 10 minutes. So before you are choosing what warframe you are gonna get, you probably want to Google first if it's easier to farm him in the normal way. I got pissed because I thought it would take less, and the missions are so boring. Yes, that's the worst. And we can do nothing with that. It's just insane. I hate this game mode with a passion. I literally wish they would make this game mode like the Descender, because Descender, boring kinda, yeah, but at least the missions they do not really take you that much time to complete. Where's the steel path version, by the way? Keep gunner mode. Should I mod drop booster? Anyway. Alright. So, whenever you have nothing to do, what would be a good game mode? Defense, new feature. Oh, defense, new feature, dude. Let's test how fun the Banshee gonna feel herself. Wait, guess who got Titania Prime, Morna Prime, Granite Prime, and Burston Prime? Bruh. I mean, Booster Prime is not that amazing to get, because it's really cheap and it's a really common weapon. But man, you, Mike, you will freaking like the Titania, believe me. But the Grendel and Varuna is like whatever. Right, void features, that means I kinda wanna get myself only the bow weapon, because of the buff. Then maybe Sunika. Right, let's try. Let's try and see how my team is gonna be crying. Don't kill them, don't kill, please don't kill. Let them spawn. Don't kill. Okay. I'll get a pleasure each time they are gonna be crying. By the way, what's the average time you guys are completing defense void feature? Because like it's been a long time since I have tried the defense one. Oh, this cancer map, I like it. Cancer map is perfect map for the Banshee build, because you are not gonna be looking for the enemies on the map. You will just one-shot them through your abilities. Hey, yo. Hello? He just ignored me like I'm nothing. I'm fucking disgusted. This action was just like run away. In fear. Understandable. Do I have enough damage or like nah? I did expect a little bit more. I ain't gonna lie. It was the boost maybe. Ability range, ability strength. Hello. And let's begin the spawn fiesta. Man, what's the thing with the spawn? Like I can't. Why are they not really dying? I need to find someone to check my damage. Aha, I see. My damage is fucking insignificant. Bro, is this mission bugged or like what? By the way, yeah, this mission is bugged. What the fuck? This mission is bugged. They're just constantly spawning without a limit. We cannot complete the mission. Whoa. I was like thinking, what the fuck is going on? Because like it's still the first wave, and they're spawning. I cannot believe. Dude, this first mission took me almost 3 minutes. It's insane. Isn't that a bug or like what? I don't believe that they're supposed to spawn for 3 minutes straight. No. What the hell? Dude, this was omega long mission. I kinda expected it to be a little bit faster. Okay, maybe I got a rethink. I think the whole build. I mean, I see why. I see why I do 0 damage. I see, bro. I'm a stupid fuck. That's why. It's still path. Yeah. Game mode. That makes sense now. I do 0 damage because it's a still path void feature, not the regular one. I'm so freaking confused. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so it's gonna take me too long. Sorry, guys. Especially considering that none of my team members do damage. It takes too long, man. I don't want to play a defense mission for 10 minutes. No. Rescue, defense. Deception, defense, deception, rescue. Defense. This one should work. Yeah, and I was wondering, why did you take Banshee? Because it's supposed to be a low-level mission, man. And I am supposed to one-shot them all. But apparently, yeah. I'm saying that I'm struggling to kill enemies when they are level 50 or 60. But when they are level 130, it's like... Of course I'm not gonna be doing damage to them. Insane. But yeah, we are about to get another cancer map because it's on a ship when we cannot really see opponents, so this time everything should work. Yeah, this map layout is so cancer. Don't you think so? So you are always forced to look for enemies. Now let's see at the map. Let's look at the map. Isn't that beautiful? Now it's the exact effect. In fact, I wanted to see. Though I do have a problem. I don't see void traces. This is the only problem I see at the moment. Maybe we will get them later. I will assume we will get the void traces a little bit later, so I can continue killing them. I can stop on the last wave. The guy's panicking. Understandable. I am back. Welcome back, Mike. Welcome back. Do you say something after my message? I kinda said that you are lucky to have Titania, and the other warframes, they're just meh. Wave 3. Wait, isn't wave 3 the last one? Or the wave 4 the last one? I think wave 4 should be, no? My dex damage is not enough. Of course it's not enough. Because you need to mod for it. A little bit. Install a few mods to do the damage. Farm some like juicy juicy mods, yeah. And that's it. Do I play against nullifiers or like what? Please tell me I have... No? That's fucked up. Okay. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, I guess I was a little bit too fast. But I wanna mention that we have failed this mission because of this freaking fourth guy left. Because the fourth guy left, enemies don't spawn in this amount that they are supposed to. Yeah, I fucked up this relic mission because I was killing everything too fast, but more than sure it would not happen if we would not scare a baby Tenno. I actually failed that. I cannot believe. Anyway. So, there's only 3 waves that we kinda need to play through. I gotta remember this. So, no defense mission, bruh. But I mean, since this meme build after all, yeah, you can also can say that this is also a troll build that you can use to troll your allies. To fail the Void Relic Fisher mission. Makes sense. Is Brayton Prime worth investing former? Brayton? Wait, did you say you had Brayton or I was tripping? Because I thought you said you had Burston. Invest in former or save them for Burston? I would say for Burston, but you can use Braytons, it's not a big deal. Like every incarnate weapon will be doing damage. It's like just the tiers within the incarnates. Like some incarnates, they're just a little bit better than the other. So if you want to play Brayton, you can, especially considering that Brayton sounds like a similar weapon. Wait, I didn't watch. I was only listening. Did you fail that mission? I have a Brayton Prime incarnate with a performance and it's insane. Yeah, like every incarnate weapon should be insane. So like, personally, I just watched too many tier list videos about which incarnate is just better. So like, I'm just using Burston because like it's too hyped. But you can use Brayton just fine. Yeah, I failed the Relic Mission feature. I had 9 traces. And as I said, I failed because one guy left preemptively, like in the first round. So opponents didn't spawn that in that quantity that I need. By the way, do you have prime target, cracker, prime horn strike? That pushes them for plots. Primed? No, I have only one copies of prime mods. I don't stock up for sale. Prime pistol damage 2 if you have it. No. I usually just was buying them for my own usage. Swap. Titania. I mean Titania. Right, I think if that's possible, I can link you my build, which is kind of decent. Location, friends. I should steal. Let's try to talk. Like this build, it is kind of decent. Let's see how we can link it. Link config. So this is the build for the solo. Target DPS Titania. With the Nourish Subsume. And currently I'm testing the status. Damage Dex Pixia, which performance actually decent. So there it is. For those low level Void Fisher missions, I do use this mod. The most important stuff is the arcanes, because arcane energize and arcane steadfast, they are gonna save you tons of times. You're gonna be able to spam your abilities through the whole mission. Like, I cannot stand enough how good it is to get yourself arcane steadfast. Man, it's a great arcane for energy economy. And of course, thermal ability. It's also a must-have ability when you want to rush through the whole Void Fisher. Does it show subsumes? Yeah, it is. Where do we get Archon mods again? You need to play new war, I think. Then you can travel to your drifter's camp on the Earth. And there's gonna be a trader if you have played enough of how this guy's called. If you have played enough of Grenier missions, the trader is gonna appear. Or maybe you can buy from the Grenier. Don't really remember. But yeah, to have a currency for those mods, you need also to play those Grenier missions. Does Twitch have less like chat lag, like delay? Yes. My delay on the YouTube a little bit bigger because I decided to stream in a better quality. I could get a better delay on the YouTube, but the quality of the video would be worse because yeah, the bitrate would be like 4K. It's like a pixel garbage basically. So yeah, since Twitch has better codec and honestly just optimized for streaming, it has a better delay over there. Okay, let's try to do the fisher mission. There's like decent amount of rescue, capture missions, exterminate missions, so let's have some fun. This is what this game made about. Can I use enervate if a non-camera can yet? Yeah, you can use. It's a decent like I have played enervate before, but I just I tested the build in simulacrum and I have seen that status arcane performs a little bit better on some tougher enemies, but 90% of the time you have had seen me playing, yeah, I was using the Creed arcane. So like, you still gonna get some damage. So like, I will link you my Creed builds a little bit later because I might have swapped like a few mods to optimize it a little bit better. Also, you can probably take the Razor Wing mod to increase your speed in the Void Fisher build, because like I kinda okay with just my basic speed with my Titania, because I don't really like to use my sprint button that much to change my speed, because usually I'm playing with speed how it's called, sprint on, to like fly at my maximum speed. But if you are gonna use your speed up ability, you're gonna be moving so fast that you will kiss every wall, so you will need to turn it off. And since my ability is toggle, it's like a little bit uncomfortable to navigate. Right, where are my boys? Level 11? Baby 10, hello. Nice so. It's always nice to see baby 10s in your squad. Lacrus. Agbronco. Chroma. Time to invest every single format to her. You would also probably like to invest some Omniformas, because the build yeah, might switch sometimes. It's really interesting to mod her, because there's a lot of potential builds you can execute on her later when you are gonna get comfortable. We in Twitch, baby? Hey, Napiro. Don't tell me you just registered there. Just don't tell me that. I have a 3 Omni. Should I invest Omni in her build or secondary? Let me see when I have it. He did them all. Oh my god, man. That's so cute. Okay. So I have invested like Omniform in her Aura because like genuinely would like to probably invest an Omniform in your Aura if you plan to switch it one day. I had an account but just had to remember the password. Oh my god. Remembering the password nowadays is kinda hard. I usually use our Scout, the password holder, like special program that stores your passwords. That's really comfortable to use. Yeah, so the thing why you would want to invest one Omniform in your main build, like if we are not talking about the Aura, it's because this Razor Wing mod that doesn't fit anywhere. So you would be able to replace an actual mod that would cost you a lot to the place. It would be fit. Do you think 1 minute per relic run is decent on her? Like farming for relics, not features. It's okay. Like the more comfortable you're gonna get, the better it is gonna be. Also, I haven't installed like one Omniform in the Dexpixia because sometimes there are polarities that are kind of weird. Like, you know, these are looking like polarities. They are used almost everywhere. But sometimes you might install, for example, this Naramon mod for just basic damage. But you have this R mods everywhere. Because listen carefully. Those let's just toxin. So there are like 2 mods for toxin, yes? One mod for toxin that contains only damage, 90% damage, and there's another mod that contains damage and status chance. So they're different polarities, and this is fucked because sometimes you might get yourself more damage instead of more status chance because you potentially want to optimize your status damage in a way so one status would be dominant and another would not proc that much. Yeah, I have both of them, but it's like about if you want to install Omni or the regular form. Because, for example, why would you sometimes want to install the regular toxin mods? It's for example, so you would your corrosive damage. Napiro, thanks for frown. So with corrosive damage, it would take less place in the disposition. Like let's say your corrosive with the golden mod will be like 70% the chance to apply, yeah, and your hit is gonna be like 30% chance to apply. So you want to regulate it by swapping this golden status mod of the toxin to the regular one. So it would be somewhat like 50-50% you will apply corrosive and the hit. So something like that. I hope my theory was correct. Because also the more damage you have on a certain status, the better percentage for this status is supposed to be. But yeah, it's kind of complicated matter. You do not really need to think about it right now. Speaking about my little crit build, that's not really that different. It's just I swapped fire rate and multi-shot for prime target cracker. That gives me more critical damage because in this build you will crit a little bit more. Because multi-shot, I think it's more important on the status build because you will be able to apply additional status with your additional bullet. Are you playing Warframe over Steam or over standalone launcher? Both. I installed it through the Steam, but I launched it without Steam. You can modify how the fuck? You can modify a shortcut icon to launch it without Steam. So usually when you play from Steam, you will be able to navigate the special tabs from the Steam, yeah? Like special cosmetics, but I don't have it. Also, as far as I noticed, you cannot enter maybe... I haven't seen how do you enter primary syringes if you are playing from Steam, so I feel more comfortable there. No, Ukraine has some best prices for Steam packs. Oh, regional price, yeah. Yeah. Maybe not only the Ukraine. There's like a lot of countries with poor economy. Wait, do I have... Full Prime access is 50 euro, I think. Yeah, of course they're gonna charge a little bit more. Wait, I need to switch the music. It's the playlist ended. Yes, and also speaking about the YouTube, if you don't want to listen to the music, you won't hear the music on the YouTube. That's like another feature. Gear. I want to see my gear because there are a few important stuff for the later. You need to equip your K-Drive and Target Gun Deployer because you also can install focus lenses on them and they will be important for the later. Do you guys know something about Tauron strikes? Because to get a better bonus when you are charging your Tauron strike, you need to equip focus lenses on almost your every equipment possible. Capture. Lavas. So like, I use no class on my main frames. Okay, so you are not aware about the Tauron strike, do you? It's like a third ability on your operator that you will get later in the story progression. But for that you don't need to have a maximum focus lens available. You can just install any and the percentage will be always the same that you will get the rate. I mean, that doesn't make any sense right now. You just need to play the story a little bit. I don't have that, yeah. Like, do you see? No, you don't see, because I don't see it either in a great quantity. Like, for example, close to my transference bar, when my ammo on my operator also shows, there's a circle with a little blue outline that needs to be fulfilled. Right now you can barely see the blue line. I mean, not the line, but like the circle, blue circle. But you need to get it full. And after that you will be able to execute your ultimate ability on your operator. If you have it unlocked, of course. You can have it, but you cannot utilize it. So when this thing is full, you can use your ultimate strike on your operator. That's very freaking powerful, but it's charging very, very slowly. If you have not played old piece, you won't be able to use it. Oh, Forma. Oh, 2 Formas. I'll always take 2 Formas in this scenario. So, like, to charge this blue line faster, you need to equip focus lens, basic one, because that will be sufficient in every piece of equipment. Like, it's gonna be fulfilled much quicker when you will collect those yellow energy orbs for focus. I think I might do. Although I might do Rebellion to show you how this special strike looks like, but like I'm not gonna lie that I kinda hate this this game mode. Don't really like Zenurik because it's probably the worst turn strike of them all. But it offers me a great great passive for the mission, like get an energy. Let's take Magistar. Right on house. On house? Then on house. Oh shit, no. No. If you can do it solo, never play in a squad. Because it's sub-efficient. Your squad is not gonna be making it fast enough, and your requirements are gonna be increased. I will be able to like do 10 missions by myself, and within a squad I will be able to do the probably 5 or 6. Excuse me. Solo? So now I can do. Pretty rebellion. So, do I want to go for the steel path? Maybe, why not? Why not? Highly better rewards. But not that much. You will get like relatively the same amount of resources that you are farming for. Yeah. Also, I forgot about one freaking thing I need to equip. Sorry, guys. Like, it's just mandatory to equip yourself those items that have focus lenses installed, because that's important. Let's equip something. This is something. Maybe, yeah, this one works. No, wait. Burston probably has also focus lens. And, of course, I am not allowed to choose Zenurik, because Zenurik, I don't have an artifact on the Zenurik, so it will not give me my bonuses. And my bonus, when I say that, those artifacts that you can farm, they also will allow you to modify your operator. Let's choose Madrai. I have artifact over there, so if you go to equipment, you will be able to upgrade it. Upgrade the artifact. And this artifact will enhance your operator significantly. Like plus 60 damage to arms, like multi-shot to arms, like critical damage to arms, man. And this is a great thing, especially if you want to go for Eidolon. And the best arcane over there is pretty much plus 18 on strike initial charge, which means each time you're gonna go on the map, and each time you're gonna be using, by the way, your ultimate, this blue line is gonna be fulfilled already by like 18%. And the more lenses you have installed, the better initial charge is gonna be. Like, pretty much from the very beginning of the mission, I will be able to get a charge by like 40%. And I need a few kills and 2 more orbs to charge it fully. Plus, I do believe this game mode also allows you to charge a little bit faster. So let's see this this blue line. This blue line, yeah, it's fulfilled like almost to the half already. Because I have equipped my lenses and this arcane on the artifact. So, eliminate narcopters. Fast and easy mission. Just get to the corpse and wait until the enemy is gonna show up. Next one. Nice. That's first order. You have only limited time that you can do this mission within, I mean. So you kind of also want to have the fastest warframe possible over there. Draw the commoners. Kind of extermination mission. And I almost charged. Ah, shit, I have not picked up the focus orb. But that doesn't matter, I just literally fulfilled my ultimate strike already. So I can show you how it looks like. Usually each school has its own animation. And Zenurk is not the best one, like honestly. It does kinda bad damage. And the bones are like kinda meh. Let's see if there's gonna be a time when I can execute it. Uh, 3 out of 4 new relics were Varuna gold parts. Dude, you can probably sell it for like 40 plat, no? Okay, let me demonstrate. First ability, my ultimate. That will consume. The bar. And it's gonna be charged back again at like 40%. Because I have equipped the lenses and so on and so on and so on. So basically, that's how it looked like. The tactilist artifact in the action. Every time you fulfill this blue circle, you will be able to use this ultimate strike by your operator. And it's really strong. It can one-shot a lot of enemies, including the acolytes from the Stalker on the steel path, and so on and so on and so on. Also, it might give you some additional passive bonuses like armor from Naramon, I believe, until you die, or until the end of the mission. Kill an Arcs. Ah, there it is. My least favorite mission because like I kinda dislike farming those scanners. Hard to hear them, especially when you're listening to the music. Load the turrets. Use them. Alright. Honestly, this game mode, it's kinda the same as the circuit. It's kinda long. Takes you like something about 13 minutes. And you will need to grind it like a madman if you want to get every possible artifact. Let's clear the field a little bit. Yeah, the range of my artifact is like kinda low because I need to level it up. and it takes a lot of focus. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the door. Hold the door. Oh, where's my Magister? Magi. Or Magister? How do you even pronounce? I guess it's different for each and everyone. Right, nice. Okay. Let's demonstrate. Like, if I pick up this this focus orb, I will get like almost half. Another half of the blue circle. Load bar. Which was true. Oh no, the mines. Oh no. Bruh. I got disarming them with my body, it's not kind of the way. At least this field is kinda easy. You can see the mines easily. Bruh. Bruh, stop staggering me. I'm trying to hack you. I like to spam the interaction button while I'm approaching the mine. So it's gonna be a little bit faster. So what's this? Energy? Energy. Ah, there it is. Kinda. Those missions are really boring, like literally. They're almost always the same. Even just watching you and farm credits on Legacy Harvest. Do you have this little mission that requires you to find a safe? Because that might be the most optimal way of doing it. It's great that you can get 5k 1 million per run. Bro, have you received credit blessing? Because you can get even maximum. I think you can get maximum up to 2 million per run if you are gonna get really lucky. Or like 800 credits if you have a credit blessing. So 100% get yourself a credit blessing from the relay before you do that. It's like mandatory. Possession codes. What? Who? Where? Let's find authorization codes. There it is. Also, you would want to get yourself credit booster too, because like it stacks with double credit weekend. Which is kinda important if you are serious about farming the credits. So all those things combined, like double credits weekend, double credits booster, blessing, should give you like 1.5 million credits per run. If you like will get lucky with your Kubra, you can get 2 millions, I think. But it's kinda RNG dependent, so like it's like whatever. We got 3-day credit booster from calendar. Credit? Wait. So it's random for everyone? Wait. No. It's no. What do you mean? This week don't have. As far as I remember, this week don't have a credit booster in the calendar. No. I'm pretty sure. It had chance drop booster, material chance drop booster as far as I remember, but not the credit. So as far as I remember, calendar rewards are the same for everyone. What is this? Not destroy it. Right. Oh my god. By the way, do we still get 6k mastery from frames with exalted weapons? I think yes. I got them from where I got it. Probably from the sorted, because for the most part you can get a resource booster from the sorties missions. It's also the main source. Or no, you are not able to get a 3-day resource booster from the login screen yet. But login screen is like another way, generally speaking. I have 1 minute left, so maybe one more mission. What is this? Ah. I do remember this cancer. 1 second. Come on, drop. Enemies. They're always staying in the way. Did you use up your relay bus in front today? No. Do I need credit bus? I would offer your mine. Since I still am not gonna be using it like anytime soon. Maybe I can run few more missions for credits. Yes, please. Okay, let me finish this mission then. Honestly, it's probably better, although I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I forgot, bro. I forgot another thing that you must utilize while you're farming the credits in the hex mission. You gotta bring yourself a chroma warframe, so it will double your credits too. The chroma ability, the fourth one, also doubles your credits gain. I haven't yet unlocked chroma suddenly. Shit. That's edge. Oh no, killed him twice. I wonder what's the price on the chroma right now. Honestly, this warframe is so outdated that I doubt that you really will pay a lot of platinum. Let's see, chroma. Chroma prime set. Ah, holy fuck, man. What the fuck? What do you mean 100 plat? It's insane. So, by like doing those missions, those 3 missions type, you'll get this Leroy Bridge and a couple of more resources that you need to craft yourself a tactile artifact. And you need like 150 each of them. And by playing 1 mission, you get only 22, so you can imagine. 13 minutes. Ah, man. It's gonna take a while. Alright. Mother, how do you use titanium first and third ability? Third ability, you kinda need to cast it on enemy to make it a lantern, so each enemy is gonna be magnetized towards it. But first ability, you just need to go to the option. You need to go to the specific setting that allows you to invert your abilities for the warframe, and you need to invert abilities for the titanium. Because usually your first ability, you need to tap it to cast it on a group of enemies, or you need to hold it to cast it on yourself. Yeah, I usually invert my settings on the titanium, so I need to tap to use it on myself and hold it to use it on a group of enemies. So basically that's how you use it. You press 1 and then you are immune to the status effects. And you are also getting the movement speed boost, and you are getting attack speed boost. Where's this option? Probably something with controller, maybe? Yeah, controller section of the settings, invert, tap and hold abilities. And in this menu you just gotta find the titania. No? And make it inverted. I don't know why it shows that it's default. Yeah. You can probably type the invert. I forgot. So, anyone who wants to get the resource blessing, let's go probably to the Earth Relay. Instance 69. The meme instance. I also wanna run like one mission. But I don't have credit boosters. And then I don't really want to buy it because like I'm not gonna be really using it. Like usually it's really hard to get yourself a credit booster because no one uses this booster outside of credit weekends booster. Okay guys. Tell me when you're ready. Also, where the fuck can I bless? Maybe there? Yeah. I'm more than ready. Okay, Mike. Are you? It's probably supposed to work on the whole server, no? Because it would be dumb if it would work only on one instance. So like it, I think it should not matter which instance you're in. Damage blessing, health, shield, resource drop, affinity blessing. It's per relay. Oh, nice. That makes sense. Because like the chat is. Oh, bro, can you please show me your Miss Prime build? Yeah, not a big deal. 1 second, just let me bless. Mike, you wanted me to credit bless you, no? Yeah? So tell me if you are there, by any means. Yeah, Napier, I know about you, but I think Mike also told that he wants to, so... So I will be blessing like 20 seconds, because like Mike is not answering. So who knows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By the way, I don't think that my missile build is really optimized, but it does damage. But like, yeah, there's some room for improvement. Your statue will be shown. Yeah, it is. All right, let's bless. Let's go! Haven't seen my statue, but like that doesn't matter. it's gonna be switched soon enough. Right. Where's my mesam? Did I also need to redo fashion frame? Was this one? Right, so what are we really interested in? Honestly, I think you might switch adaptation if you want to. Like, the build is not that impressive. It's literally focused for the strength. I think you can use a little bit less strength for the efficiency, because like I kind of try to make it a little bit better for the end game, but like I have only played the Misa in the regular content, so you don't need that that much strength. And I went to the bad efficiency because I have literally infinite energy because my Noko subsume, so feel free to get yourself less strength and more efficiency for a better energy economy. Other than that, crucial arcanes over there, it's arcane velocity. You need to use like every time. And arcane hotshot to boost your crit chance. It works better than anything else, I think, because mess also kind of scales good of crit. And then what do we have in regulator? Corrosive for viral damage. Doesn't matter much, whatever you prefer. If you have someone that will strip armor from the opponents, you will want to go with the viral. If you have a panzer wood profile, you will go with the corrosive, because your wood profile will be applying the viral over there. So that doesn't make sense to go with the viral with yourself. Secondary Merciless performs better than the crit arcane and Nervate. Yeah, as far as I have noticed. Because we also have a high critical chance, and we are not gonna be utilizing the Nervate to its full potential. But I think there's a way to improve this build even further. Yeah, there are definitely some builds. Like, for example, I was trying to work for Furious strategy or ceramic dagger, because why do you want to get yourself a Furex for the Misa? It's because amalgam mod, which will give you 45% fire rate for secondary weapons. Plus, you can get yourself the secondary weapon. Let's take Epitaph. That you can use either secondary fortifier to get yourself our guard for like for your third ability. Let me see. Shattered Shield. Oh, it's messing a barrier of energy, affecting back and coming bullet damage. So it interacts with the overguard, and when those opponents are gonna be staggered by this ability, by their own bullets, you are gonna get overguard because of the secondary fortifier. So it's kind of has unique interaction. Also, there's Cascade Overcharge. For shields, no. Outburst, yeah. There's also a build for Misa with the secondary outburst. Bro, voice cracking? Oh shit. Main. Have zero idea why. Have zero idea why. So like when, yeah, sometimes it might crack for some reason. Maybe because I'm too close to the mic. Maybe I will try to stay a little bit farther. So like there's like another build for the Misa, which includes secondary outburst in the secondary slot. Because when you are swapping to the secondary weapon, you will consume all combo multipliers to increase your secondary weapon critical chance, which should work for your exalted weapon. And that's why swap? No, upgrade. That's why if we really want to have a good critical chance, we will use a melee crescendo. That will give us +6 initial combo for the rest of your mission. So basically you will be able to have 12x combo multiplier permanently, and you are always gonna be having this crit multiplier for free. Something like that. I hope the explanation was kinda decent, because I suck at explaining stuff. But I hope that worked. Zenoric. Kinda, that's it. What could I potentially show my miss build within? What mission is potentially could be hard? I mean, I will be real, but there's no mission for that. Destroy tank? No. Please no. Demo challenge booster? No. Anyway, let's swap. Let's swap back to the titanium. Do I have a good warframe to play? No. I mean, honestly... No. No. Banshee is not a good warframe, in my opinion. For the Duvirim. Oh, by the way, I can just showcase you how to run the credit mission. For that, of course, I wanna also change my retriever. Chance to double pick up credits. Okay, I think I will just get another build for that. Duplicate to the beam. So let's call it maybe regular and credits. That's gonna be easier than swapping the modes every time. So for Chroma, I usually just use every possible mod that will increase my movement speed, because this warframe is kind of slow. For that, Praetus also works brilliantly, because it's, yeah, incarnate weapon that increases your movement speed, almost like the only one in the game. So not much of survivability, but a lot of damage. We don't really need damage. And farm credits together? I can try. I kind of wanted to showcase how to do it solo, because it's also possible. But since you don't have Chroma, it doesn't matter for you, because to get a double resource booster from Chroma, I think you might need to stay close. I mean... Let's check. I just want to show how I usually do it. And I usually do it only in one case. It's the case when I see a mission that will show me the cross save. Yeah, there it is. Nice. So I'm solo. Level, by the way. This, I don't know that the level is that high. Destroy, okay, like, it doesn't matter. Let's take capture. Because we're gonna be doing this that fast that it doesn't even matter. Of course, keys and the saves. I mean, keys are gonna be always in the same location, so if you know the layout, you will be able to find them with no time. But if you don't have, if you don't know the layout, you always can use the parallax ability to find the key. Right, I don't have the resource booster suddenly, so we'll just double the amount of the credits in the end of the mission. That looks like the optimal choice. So I will place my crew member over there. He will protect the cat in the meanwhile. So the cat is constantly gonna be getting the mission progress, and let's rush to the safe. Sometimes it's hard to navigate this map because, like, the marker literally tricks you to go into the wrong way. How do you get air support charges? For the crew member, you need to equip it in your wheel, as far as I remember. Okay, I don't really remember where the key from this safe, so I will use my parallax ability, and this parallax ability will show me potential locations. Okay, this is not the key. That means the key is supposed to be over there. That's the last location. Usually the key is like somewhere about 100 meters away of the safe. There it is. So since my ultimate ability of the chroma will double my credits before we are gonna be opening the safe, I will use it in front of it. Now let's open. We've got the credits. Let's come back. Let's come back to the cat, which is holding well because of our crew member. By the time we've got the safe, we're already almost done with the cat, which is brilliant. If only I could see where this goddamn thing is. I'd honestly like to take my crew member with me, because it does have a lot of damage. It has even more damage than I do, so it will be useful when I'm gonna be fighting the legacy, especially on this level. If that would be a low level, I would probably skip it. But my crew member is just like literally a beast that one-shots legacy for me, because our crew member doesn't have damage attenuation, so his damage is not restricted. But players' damage is. Now let's extract. This mission took us something about 3 minutes. It was quite fast this time. Yeah, 3 minutes 30. It's okay. So, if I would have a double credit booster, I would get something maybe 1 million on 1.2, like constantly. If the turbo thing is gonna also work, I will get like 2 millions, but it's very rare. Almost, I would say it is kind of bugged, because like it almost never works. So this is how I usually do this mission. But of course, to get... Oh no. No way. Okay, I guess now we just gotta do the mission again and see how much credits can we actually get. Dude, that's insane. Man, I wanna say that this is a hell of a waste of credits, but thanks. Because I usually don't like to farm credits for a long amount of time. It's very boring. But now we can see the real amount. I have every possible booster, as far as I remember. Let's see. Let's see what we can get with that. Like still, if I would farm myself credits, I would use another method, because this one is not that optimal, but it's very brain dead and works good for a starter level. You always need credits, but I mean, I have not run out of them yet, and to have credits you need to actually farm them. You will not be getting credits in a great amount by just doing the story stuff. Okay, let's go for the save. This one is kinda close, which I do like, because the closer the save to you, the faster you will be able to do the main objective. Thanks. Don't be stuck. There's the idea where's the key, so let's use the parallax ability, and it tells us a whole story. Multiple locations, but the closest is probably the one that we are looking for, so let's use ability, unlock the safe, get an item. As far as I remember, you need to pick up the item for yourself each time, because when you unlock the safe, the credit bonus is not applied to your whole team, so unless you are gonna, yeah, pick up the item from the safe, you are not gonna get those credits that you are supposed to receive. This is why doing it alone, it's kinda okay too, compared to the team play. Right, the only thing for us now that is left is to collect the hearts when we are gonna see them. Because I don't. There it is. To make the mission a little bit faster. Yeah, sometimes that happens that you don't get hearts whatsoever, which is kind of fucked. Don't let them interrupt the cat, because the progress is gonna be kind of stopped. We can just wait at this point. By the way, can you share your titanium build again? I've logged out. No problem. When I will get out of the mission. Where's... there you are. So let's capture. Bro, capture. Thanks. And if we are lucky, we're about to get lots of credits. Also, I could utilize the dodge speed amalgam mod in my secondary weapon. So yeah, just without the Cupra booster, I've got myself 1.2 million credits. So this is minimum amount you will be getting each mission. If you get them doubled, then stonks. But you are getting like 2, or for the most part you are getting 1 million credits per 3 to 4 minutes. But I wanna remind you that once in a lifetime you will want to get yourself a build that will include secure elector, weapon, this one, from the syndicate, one of the starter syndicates, and this weapon is required to get it, yourself into the best credit farm in the game. This weapon is unique trait, allows you to get additional credits from killed enemies, and with the help of the strat you can get something about like 1 million credits per minute. So for those who are interested, you can Google it. I mean, not Google, but YouTube it, because there's lots of guides. But I don't have it maxed, and I don't have the mood for that either. Titanium. DPS, thermal. Equipment. No. It's communication. Friends. I shall see you. Talk. So okay. Now I kinda don't mind doing this activity together. But I'm not sure if we have the time, because the mission is probably supposed to drop soon. In config. There it is. Upgrades. So the crit build is it's probably gonna be a little bit better for you right now, but it's not that different from the status build. You just want to change your critical damage for multi-shot lethal torrent. Okay, I'm great. No, change. Chroma. Right, communication friends. So, Nabiro, hit me up if you still wanna do the credit farm. It might be a little bit faster overall, but like as I said, when this chroma buff it doesn't apply to the whole team. I will be getting slightly more credits because I have chroma than you are. I'm farming some plastics right now for air support charges. Happens. As far as I think, my buff should be applied to you if you're gonna be staying close to my ultimate ability, yeah. So you kinda need to be close to the save when I'm using that. This way, the buff should be applied to you, I think. If you're close to chroma, that it works, yeah. Yeah. If there would be two chromas, I just don't remember if you need to also pick up the credits or the credits are shared among the team. If they're shared, that would be that would make more sense to bring like two players in a team, which both would be chromas, and one would focus on opening the safe, and one would be focusing on completing the objective. But when you are about to open the safe, you would like communicate to another chroma, so he would activate his ability, and you would activate yours, and this way you like both gonna get the credits. If the credits are shared among the team, but like I don't remember if they are. But that would be the strat that would allow to proceed with the mission a lot faster, in my opinion. Also, I can use just my air support charges. That's like not a big deal. I have like tons of resources anyway. So, since I'm gonna be looking for a key anyway, it's gonna be alright. Air support charge. Holy fuck, I am almost running out of the plastids. Oh my god, man. Okay, it's okay. Dun 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 dun. I always build a forma each single day. Because we will never know when we need this. Event credit booster, credit blessing, credit booster, affinity booster 1 day. I'm using Hydroid and just run into Necros and Korra. Holy, man, you are lucky. But back in the days when, you know, we farmed, back in the days when we used record chat for farming reasons, we used to use Korra, Necros, and like Hydroid in one team to farm those juicy resources. I'm not sure if Korra and this guy Hydroid, I'm not sure if they synergize well, because like I think when Korra holds someone by her chain, I'm not sure if the buff of the Hydroid is also applied, because as far as I know, for Hydroid ability to work, he needs to like slap, I mean, hold the enemy with the tentacle. So that means the enemy cannot be held by two abilities simultaneously, by Korra and the Hydroids. So that probably is not that effective to bring the Korra in one team with the Hydroid. But like, I'm not sure, I'm not really sure how the interaction works. But Necros is always a good thing to have. Don't know, but I'm getting hella plastids. Either way, it's decent. Do you remember to switch your companion's mod back to get an additional amount of the resources? Ivara is also good. No. Ivara was never a good farmer, as far as I heard. Yeah, I do remember she has some kind of ability for getting resources, but no. I haven't really heard about efficient strategies to farm the resources as they are Ivara. Where's Kubrao? I don't know which one can pickpocket. I mean, it's like ineffective in a way, because when you are pickpocketing one person per 30 seconds or something like that. And like it depends, because you also need to be in a stealth. But it's much more effective with Hydroid, because you are killing tons of enemies per second, and that means overall effectiveness is higher. Like usually when we are getting to the end game stuff, you are killing like 100 enemies per minute or something like that. So like pickpocket is not an option anymore. Maybe like for a really early game, pickpocket is something significant, but like I haven't heard anything good about the pickpocket stuff. The best thermal upgrades, regular, interception, excavation, capture, expired. Thanks. Why do they display expired mission? What the hell? Exterminate. Okay, exterminate works. I'm getting a hella sweet tooth currently. What does that mean? I mean, I think you mean that you are pleasant about the amount of the resources that drop in that mission, but I have never heard this quote before. So I guess this is often specific for your country. No? So that literally has something to do with your teeth? Want to eat something sweet like chocolate or something? Ah, so that's what it means. Alright. Because like you never know about the different quotes in different countries. But it's too late. What do you mean? What do you mean it's too late, man? It's never too late. If you want to eat, then it's never too late. I was never a fan of like restricting yourself. I mean, overall, I like am a kind of a thin person anyway, so like fat problems they are like far being from me. So maybe I can just afford to eat whatever I want whenever I want. Not sure if that is the problem for you to restrict yourself to the step-on scale, and so I have 100 kilo, which I never had. I see. That's why. Damn. Just damn. Sage that you want something, but I cannot get. I mean, almost 2 meter down, but still. Ah, I mean, so that is supposed to be like decent weight, as far as I think. It's a big number, yeah. It's a bit tall for like some counters though. I can agree, but I have heard that there's also tons of tall people in the Netherlands, which is funny enough. I have seen like some YouTube videos when tall person is getting to the Japan, and everything is so small for them, like the rooms and stuff, that they're literally they look like they are giants. It's just funny how the culture difference hits. I think I've done this mission in a solo mode. Fuck. That makes sense. I was thinking, why no one is joining? Right? In Montenegro, average height is almost 2 meters, like under average for men. Holy freak, man. Let me Google. Holy frick. You're freaking so far from the Ukraine. Average height for the Ukraine would be like maybe something about 170 or maybe 80 centimeters. Actually, let me just Google. Average height in Ukraine. Yeah, Google says it's approximately 180 centimeters. And woman averaging roughly 165. Oh lol, what? Interesting. I mean, my height is something about like 170. The last time I did the calculation like many years ago. But my height should not change that much, though. So I like kind of small compared to you. Exterminate. Yeah, exterminate a good thing, but like, let me do one thing. Bad defense, interception. Bro, where's my exterminate? Oh, there it is. Well, grow, I think, till 2021. Probably the case for everyone. Like, I'm pretty sure I have done my calculations of about that age too. And since then, I do not expect to be any taller than that. Always would be nice, but I mean, I would not say that I have problems with my height overall. Like literally, it's honestly perfect for me. Because sometimes, yeah, it might be a little bit problematic if you are large to find yourself some fitting clothes. So like, being kind of small, it's beneficial. I'm skilled, man. Titania. Being small is great with girls. Not, dude. Considering this internet meme that they say like girls like tall men. This is kind of funny. That internet tries to force this, and someone actually are getting into that. Someone believe that's not true, yeah. But still, for some reason they're trying to troll people like that. And it's insane. Internet is a really weird place, man. So much disinformation over there. This is just insane. I mean, with a girl who is whoa. I mean, it's almost an average height in the Ukraine, so. But like, if we are to compare to your own, it's an insane difference. It's like I almost remember this meme when there was a photo present of some famous basketball player with his girlfriend. That was much smaller, and in comparison, the difference was like he was a giant and she was like a small princess in a way. This is kind of fun to look at. Bobana Marjanovic, maybe. Let me see. Might be. But he's not honestly the only one who was present into that meme. There's like multiple variations of that anyway. Oh, I just remembered the meme about the hamster and the banana. Yeah. By the way, I'm kinda in the process of like making my Discord server, but it's not yet developed, but I think I can invite some people already, although work in progress. But if you want to join early, let me know. I was like a meme, and then remembered it. Yeah, sure. I'm not sure how many fuck-ups I got fix in my server yet. But soon enough it is gonna be fully developed. Because I'm still not sure about the whole structure of the server that I want to get. Well, let me get into my chat. I don't remember. So my yet in development Discord server. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. If there's someone on YouTube that also wants to get a link, hit me up. Action, sabotage, excavation, defense, 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 defense. Oh my god, I have heard a message. Anal hopped into the server. Beautiful. I'm a monkey that joined. Nice, man. You're the first member. Might also type in chat first, yeah? Gonna be a history one day. Shrine defense. Infested Deimos. Shrine defense? Huh? I'm yet to set up my freaking all the notifications with the help of the bots. But the plans are genuinely great. Dude, I wanna find this freaking meme. Yeah. Literally, this meme I was talking about. Although... No, fuck. It's too cringe. It's too cringe. Anyway. We all have seen this meme with the hamster and banana anyway. Help Clem. Yo, does anyone help Clem? Like, ever? What do we even get from this mission? It doesn't make much sense to me. Rescue, interception, mobile defense. Mobile defense? Mobile defense? Interception. Capable stays in 20 minutes. And you need like 7k for 100 air support charges. That's decent, I think, but still could be better. Mobile defense. Dude, I like that the last mission is interception. I can kind of troll a little bit with my limbo. I just gotta find. It could always be better, but hey. I mean, it's good enough. It's good enough. How would you get any other way? MR15, still new. Dude, the fact that you are using advanced strategies to farm yourself resources, it's already good. It makes you 2 stages above regular Teenage 10. At least in my eyes. Because your wish to optimize your playthrough will get you to different heights. Okay, found the link. So mobile defense, I can do with Limbo Rescue. I honestly can do with Limbo 2. So it's a Limbo day after all. Excavation. Let's go. Yesterday, some warframe streamer popped out on my recommendation on YouTube. There's few of them. Bro had around 15k hours, I think. Holy. 15k? I can only imagine how many years he played. It's probably OG player at this point. Zunuric, 90 million Zunuric focus. Honestly, Zunuric focus for me it's not that important as, for example, the amount of relics you have. Like, I literally have seen probably developers with like maxed amount of relics, so makes sense. I would get burned out like 200 times. But they are streamers, and that might make sense. Because they kinda can get forced to play this game because it's the only game that brings them the views. You know, a typical problem when the streamer streams one game and viewers they just watch him for that exact game. So if he's gonna stream something else, they're just gonna leave. I don't know, maybe how to scroll resources in the tab menu. Tab. Press P on your keyboard, you will get a better view. Tab is good, but like we honestly just use P to overview the whole mission's progress. Then thanks for the tip. No, not a problem. It's not obvious that you can do that. It's understandable. Because the game doesn't tell you about it. Like, never. Also, I don't remember that game would also tell you that you can, like, kinda glide in air by holding your aim button. Because when I came back to the warframe, for the fuck's sake, I could not remember how can you, like, glide being in air. Like, I just kinda did remember that you could stay in the space, the air, for a longer amount of time, but whenever I jumped, I could not figure out how do I do it? How do I stay in the air for a longer amount of time? Like, have zero idea, man. I think in the end I just decided to Google it, and apparently, how would you know that? Honestly, for a new player, Warframe is kind of a complicated game. And the most complicated part is the whole modern system, in my opinion, no? Other than that, it's supposed to be fine. But there's so many mods that it might scare a lot of players, someone tells me. But at the same time, you can just turn your brain off and watch a YouTube guide. And the guy will just tell you what to build to do damage, and this is just gonna work too. For those who don't really want to build themselves. I would say spread or heaven with a con for a new player. Yeah, especially if you are gonna be rushing through the story. I mean, do you even have a choice to not? But back in the days, the whole operator management was a little bit more difficult, because operator would also require you to press more buttons to memorize some abilities, combinations. Nowadays, operator abilities, you can just press like 2 and 1, and this is almost it, if you don't count the void sling. But back in the days, there were some more buttons to interact with. That was even more confusing. The more quests you do, the more complicated it gets. Especially with too much new resources. No, yeah, that you will probably never use ever again once you exhaust them. By the way, in your Dex Pixie build, can you use Primate Confusion instead of Jolt? Just like for the plot, they don't have that much ammo. You can use Primate version, but it's gonna be taking more space, and your status chance is gonna be lower. Like, I use Jolt because it gives you overall a better status chance for your weapon. And better status chance also gives you that it's more likely that you will apply a hit status proc, which also a big part of the damage. So, any other Exos mod except the Targin substitutes, bro, you can just skip it. You don't need it. Literally. It's just a flex. For the most part. They're useless. There's another one that makes your bullets to travel faster. But neither you need a travel speed for your projectiles. Literally, it's fast enough. There's realistically nothing good that you can put in the Excel slot of the Dex Pixie. So, you can just save yourself some space. Hexanon, another resource that I hate farming, man. Like literally, you can get it on the Jupiter. So, instead of farming it, I just would rather farm it with the help of the resource drones. Honestly, it's been a long time since I have used my resource drones. The last time. Let me change that. So, alloy plate this time. Deploy. Next mission is rescue. Rescue is not hard, come on, bro. Like, why are we not launching this mission instantly? They're changing warframes. Are you for real? For the rescue mission? Bro, it's just a speedrun mission at this point. And they are tryharding so hard. But I have something special for my third mission, which is interception. Rescue with Vault is W. No, rescue with Titania is W. You also don't need to escort your target, because it will teleport to you. So the faster you are gonna get to the finish line, the better it is. Also with the Limbo you just can get the rescue target in the another reality and no one will be able to damage him. Titania, this Titania, yes man, yes. Yes, this is just how good she is. I gotta justify my investment, you know. I gotta justify my three Omniformas and maybe something about 10 Formas that I invested overall in this goddamn warframe. So if I am not gonna be telling people that this warframe is a fucking godsend angel, then I am gonna kill myself that. At least it's better than if I would recommend Limbo, because in the past I was a huge Limbo player in a way. Almost I don't even remember if I have used Limbo that much, but like my most played warframe from old age, it was a Limbo. Especially when it came to the spy missions, because you could literally destroy the cameras before you're gonna open the door, and you can go through the lasers with the help of your altered dimension ability. A little bit high Limbo use also, but I don't remember using him that much. Yeah, I don't like, yeah. This feels weird, I agree. Like, I don't remember playing him that much either. Other than maybe in the mobile defense, for the most part. And defense, maybe? But yet still. Still, that was my most played warframe. But right now, Weirdly enough, my most played warframe is titanium. Titanium this, titanium that. But I like limbo fashion. You would like any good fashion. Like, let's be real. Let's be real, you would like any. If that would be good. For example, there are some goods with fashion frames, especially when it comes to the proto frame. Like I could have seen from the warframe subreddit. Sometimes people posted some fashion frame stuff, and I liked some of that. Gauss is probably top 3. Dude, I like of course it's good and stuff in the fashion frame and so, but you know what's the real end game? It's an orbiter fashion. Yeah. Architecture and your orbiter, it's another level. That I'm yet to get to. Interception. Right. Interception. Do I troll? I think I do. Yeah, that's what I said. The first time I got on your stream. Yeah. This stuff is insane. It also takes so much time, it's just insane. Nova Urel Dante. Okay, I need to choose myself a good location when, or rather where, I will be able to troll. On wooden floor, pre-orbiters like 25k standing. It's floor is not even a problem. The real problem is to come up with the whole design, you know, to get yourself a picture that you want to realize. I'm not sure where. Probably Zariman. Most materials, I think, come from there. Oh my freaking god, what's this mission? I've seen some people, orbiters don't even look like orbiters. Yeah. They look in fact beautiful. You can also kind of change the skin of your orbiter, the insides. But there's like only a few limited options. And of course they do cost you some either platinum or real world money. Everyone take 1 tower. Haha, bro. Oma. Ah, man, I kind of wanted to draw, but at the same time, I understand my team is not gonna get it, because like I gotta also play the game. Some Chinese New Year. Yeah, I have talked about skins like that, but the Chinese one, it's free. But there are also some that you can buy. Or at least you could buy. For maybe a limited amount of time. I have a feeling that's a big waste of plots. I would not say that, because like the most expensive stuff so far I have bought, it was a heirloom collection, and it was like 400 plots, so it's not supposed to be that expensive. Same Kubro and Kavat armor. I would not buy Kavat and Kubro armor if it would not be on the sale, because like, you know, each day there's a flash sale on the market that will make you save your plot, because the item is gonna cost like 25% less or something like that. So like over a big amount of time it will take you. Wait, what? When do I? Need more energy? What? That does not make any sense. How the fuck my energy is so low that I cannot spam my ultimate ability? I don't get it. There's also discount on the dude on Arthur Relay. Discount on the Arthur Relay? Ah, Darvo. Yeah, but like barely someone is using this guy. Because you can craft all those weapons he offers. Yeah, you just... The only thing I would buy from the Darvo is Cyber. Because to craft a Cyber you need a 30k cryotic. Like, this is the only thing I would buy from him. Everything else you can craft in game without problems. But at the same time, his deal is limited. Even if there is gonna be Cyber, I am not gonna be fast enough to get it. So like, just kind of a wet dream. Have you heard about the Cyber weapon? Melee one. Yeah, I think it also requires for you to own Magister. Like, not only the cryotic but also another weapon. I think I heard about it. So like, yeah, along with Vaban, maybe Titanium. Who sells costing like extreme amount of cryotic? Like basically those three things plus their regular versions of the warframes. Yeah, that's basically the most amount of cryotic you are gonna be spending on. After that, cryotic is gonna be a useless thing. There's so much resources that you are not gonna be utilizing after a certain point of the game. So which means they are outdated in a way, and this is kind of sad because they are keeping stockpiling those resources, but it seems like they refuse to delete them, and I feel kind of complicated about this. Would be kind of nice if they would use all the resources in new recipes. One Prime is insane expensive to craft. He's cheaper than the Cyber, no? Or almost the same, honestly. Like each part is from about 9k cryotic plus his regular version is the same. 7k also 9k cryotic. Ah, I see. Still kinda expensive on the cryotic part. But the Oxum, I haven't really heard where can you really use it. So I haven't seen a single weapon that would require me to get Oxum. To build with. Oxum is so tedious to farm, yes. Hexanonis too. That you are gonna need for the Wisp, I think, and for weapons. In base warframe. But I mean, you are gonna be done soon with the Oxum. Like, literally. It's not as bad as it is with the cryotic, like, literally. But, do remember that Resource Booster also works on cryotic. For some reason. So if you ever want to farm the cryotic, you just gotta get yourself a resource booster, because that just significantly will reduce your time. on this farm. Because you can like pretty much farm 100 base chaotic per like minute and a half. So each way you can boost your resources with is gonna help significantly. Resource booster is a lifesaver, yeah. As far as I remember, it's called the best booster in the game. The best value booster in the game. So if you ever to buy yourself this booster and you know that you are playing the game actively, it's recommended to buy the 30-day booster because it has the best value instead of the 3-day one. Because 3 days is 40 platinum, but 30 days is 200. So you can see the difference. It's far better to buy a 30-day booster than the 3-day one for the resource booster at least, because it's gonna pretty much boost every your gain across the whole game, because there's so much resources that you are gonna be getting along the way. It's right now 50% off. Really? Holy! I don't remember them using a discount on that one. Ah. Right, the Riven mod. Fourth plat for 2 days is for per month. Yeah, like it's just a simple math that for today, if you are an active player, the best investment you can make is just to buy the resource booster. Because also resource booster, if you are farming void features, it also is gonna boost your void traces amount, so you will be able to upgrade your relics more frequently. And also make sure that you always using your void trace for the void feature. Don't let it stockpile, because it's a bad practice. So like if you have your limit reached, just upgrade anything, because it's potentially will give you a rare part that you will be able to sell. So it says better to upgrade something if you are reaching the limit than nothing, because otherwise you will be running void features and you're not gonna be getting void traces at all. This is kind of sage. Yeah, and there's kind of a lot of optimizations. Absolutely the same thing applies to the syndicates, by the way. Yeah, I kind of forgot about my syndicates, but I'll always be buying something from the syndicate, because you're getting experience. Is it called experience? You're getting syndicate points like each day. And if you're gonna be capping on your syndicate reputation, you're not gonna be able to turn it into the platinum. Like literally buy anything if you are capped, to keep it yeah, syndicate standing, to keep syndicate standing and flowing in. So you also can sell almost everything in this shop, especially weapons. Weapons do cost like maybe 25 plat. Yeah, always use your reputation. Don't let it stockpile. Like buy anything, like warframe, relic packs, like anything. Just don't let it stockpile. Waker, Merlock, Waker hack. Let's for example take them like the hack one. It costs like something about 23 plus right now. So like even just like that you can turn your reputation into the platinum. It's kinda decent. Can you sell? Yeah, you can sell the weapons, the syndicate weapons. The same way you can trade with another player that has a different syndicate. You can trade the weapons from your syndicate for any syndicate that another player has. Because Each syndicate has their own unique weapons. And you kind of can trade it between each other. Where's the fucking weapon? It's somewhere there. It's somewhere there. I mean, that's the print sequence. Yeah, but it doesn't matter, like, doesn't really matter in which one you are. The best arguments? I think it depends. They all have good arguments, like, they all have. Right now, though, it's kind of hard to find yourself a player that would trade arguments with you or the weapons, but back in the days, you'd be able to trade weapons and mods quite fast. Also, let's try to buy prime junk. Maybe someone will sell it. Because it's better to buy prime junk when bar is off, because no one is gonna be spending the ducats. Stanley. Equinox strength? Okay, interesting. Survival. Dude. Survival rotation. Mission with a fail condition. I mean, honestly, man, survival is not that bad anymore. Since the security codes update, you can get a survival mission done in like 2 minutes if you are playing in a decent squad. What's the origin behind name update? Random button taps. Literally a random combination of the letters that I kinda found pleasant. Because I had the idea what to call myself in the internet. So I could not figure out anything better than to just like use a random combination of letters. So after a few attempts, I have found something pleasant to read and decided to go with that. And what about you? What about you? Does Napiro actually mean something? I thought it meant something in Ukraine. No. Like, usually they would say, you know, I just took out my dick and slapped it on my keyboard and whatever it typed. That was my nickname. The joke was something about that. Yeah, when I was younger, like 10 years ago, I blew my nail off with a firecracker. So they called me pyrotechniker, which means pyro. Ah, so it's probably better to pronounce it in a pyro. Makes sense. But yeah, it's a lot of times it's some history behind the nickname, which is nice. Like I have met one player in the warframe that I was interested in the nickname of the origin of his nickname. He was called something like UU, and he said that he's named that way because it has to do something with his real life name, and also his girlfriend called him in that way, so he decided to name it that. And nice just so I can use everywhere, because no one uses it. Huh. At least you don't have those kind of problems when your nickname is too short. Because I do remember some of my friends also complained about that their nickname is so short that the website requires them to fill the form with at least 3 letters, and their nickname consists of 2. Like, what the hell? This is so racist. And this problem with like 3 or 4 letters names. Yeah, I'm not really sure what was the problem on the developer side, but like, it's wild. And they also got to out some numbers, for example. Right. I hate to put the numbers in my name. Yeah. I hate, bro. I hate when also the same form tells you that this nickname already is taken. So you are trying the random combination of the words or like numbers along with it. Neckers, Banshee. Bro, I freaking hate the Weary, no, but like it's the worst mod in the game. Like I can't. If I would choose between the Duwiri and the Descender, I would 100% choose a Descender. How do you say Bumblebee in Ukrainian? Bumblebee? Well. Джмиль. I'm more of a Russian speaking Ukrainian, so that was also kind of a struggle to remember it, how it is like on the Ukrainian. But yeah, it's very different from the English side. On the Russian, it's Shmel. Just like that, but why are you asking? This is the most random question out of them all. I ain't gonna lie. Wait, what? I have that? What? From what? Okay, my bad. Because my YouTube name is Bambarino. Ah, so that's what it's about. I thought it was kind of random. I don't know that it is kind of a name of the insect. That makes sense, man. That makes sense. I'm always getting a little bit scared of them and the wasps and the bees overall, because like they're for me they're kind of unpredictable. Of course, I know that if you are not threatening, it should be okay, but like I still have zero expectations of their behavior. But harmless, I mean, I don't have experience with interacting with them, so I cannot say how harmless they are. But honestly, I'm a little bit afraid of the flying insects that can hurt you. So you will never know what this guy thinks. Maybe he's gonna consider you a threat. But honestly, if you are not acting suspiciously, they are not supposed to hurt you. I stopped having fear of beats when I started having my own beats. Makes sense, I guess. The sting, sure, but it's not crazy if you are not allergic. If you are not used to getting stung, then it's gonna be a surprise either way. Like if you are living in such an environment when it's not a surprise for you to get bit, then it's like a different story. But like if you've seen a bee once in a year, you might get surprised. Nowadays, it's not even that easy to find a bee in the city, though. Okay. Yeah, that's a whole different story. But yeah, I have heard that bees they're freaking bros. They making so much work for the plants. They're actually useful creatures compared to especially wasps, you know. I mean, the countryside and hives, so yeah. Do you have some animals that are over there that hunt the hives? I do wonder. That you gotta protect your beehives from. Yeah, the wasps. The one. I mean, I just recently I have heard on Reddit that some guys in probably America that work with the bees. They also gotta protect them from like bears, you know. Which is another layer. The hornets. I see. No, we don't have bears here in the capital city. I mean, if that's capital city, that's understandable. They're in the mountains. I see. 3 hours drive from me. I mean, it's hard to say if they are not gonna come to you any day. And when they do, the hives are gonna... I mean, yeah, for a bear it's gonna be kinda hard to make it into the city dome. But not impossible. Anyway, how do you guys deal with the wasps? What do you use? How do you protect the bee from the wasps? I doubt you use some chemicals. I doubt because it would also affect the bees. With smoke and special type of wax. And how that is supposed to help? Which they can smell and bees can. Oh, so that's the difference. So they get stuck. Interesting. Makes sense. Holy fuck my HP. Almost died. Sometimes bees kill them. Yeah, I have heard about the methods bees are dealing with them. It's like they are utilizing the temperature difference, as far as I remember, which is kind of interesting. With flapping wings, yeah, they are covering the wasp and making her, making it fry basically. Fire and cold. That's I know. That's I have heard about. The wasps are not such a big problem, really. I mean, if you... Bro. If you are making something to protect your bees against the wasp, I guess they are not gonna be a big problem. Otherwise... otherwise it would. Let me guess, the real problem are potential chemicals that are sprayed over the plants? Maybe? No? Like humans are the real problem. I think my assumption might be correct. There are no problems. Ah, okay. This is even better. Keep the beast happy. Bro, how can you... Bro, no. I think this... It's a wrong statement. You gotta keep the queen happy. Because beats, they're just under the bee queen control, yeah? So you gotta be a queen pleaser. And they create a bunch of honey. I do wonder, what's the span of the life of the queen? Like something about 5 years, maybe, no? I don't quite remember it. It's through the hive. The real money is in the beasts, wasps, and horns poison. Gladly you have said that. Overall, they are not a big deal. Uh, 2 to 5 years. That's actually widespread. Why? It's like that. What impacts the lifespan? Because this is range is kind of wide. They're really prone for disease. Like the mushroom disease, like mushroom infection. Don't remember spores, like some shit like that. Maybe that's the only thing I can remember. Like when the beasts get infected. Although I am not really that knowledgeable about their diseases, so any shared knowledge would be appreciated. I had problems with it, but my friend's queen died in like 6 months. Oh my freaking god, man. This is a pain. Because bees brought some bullshit from the outside. I'm surprised that originate energy, give me that. I'm surprised that a regular bee can contact the queen, or it's just spread over the whole colony. I wonder. Ah, so it killed a bunch of bees. Makes sense. Make freaking sense now. Wait, what is this? Dismount? Problem here is that people get jealous. Jealous? Wait, in which way? That you are a beehive owner? How is that? I mean, it's basically just a hobby, no? What you are getting jealous from? So make too much honey and someone is gonna come and spray poison. Bro, I mean, I guess stupid people exist everywhere. They are just unhappy because you are happy. This is like the whole reason that they can be given with. Some people are just feel bad when you're happy. It feels like that. Dude, that's wild. I mean, well, like I said, yeah, bad people, they're freaking everywhere. So you can't blame the people because they didn't poison the hive. So like it's almost what I have said a little bit earlier, that in the end the world is populated with a poison honestly. So the bees can kind of get poisoned too. The poisoned field and bees brought the poison in, so they're practically protected by law. I thought when you said that people just come and spread the poison on your beehive, you literally meant that, but it was a little bit different. Yeah, I have heard about that problem, that people are using a lot of chemicals, a lot of poison on the farms, for example, and bees and other animals were not really happy about this, if you can say this that way. Just ruin an ecosystem, but yeah, sadly we cannot do anything with that. It reminds me kind of the tree problem, that some people chop in too much trees, and even through the law, when it's forbidden to chop a tree, people still are gonna do it illegally, so you cannot really deal with that realistically. For a little bit bigger apples. That makes sense. At least we've got a bigger apple. I mean, sadly you cannot tell the beast that, hey boys, don't bring. Man, imagine how easier the life would potentially be if you actually could communicate with the insects. Just imagine the possibility. I honestly would glad to communicate with some spiders, so they would set up their web in a certain places. Because usually I'm not a fan of killing the stuff by myself. Like there's a lot of the times when I have seen an insect nearby, I would not kill it, but rather escort it to the safety with animals. Because I want my cat to stop jumping on my balls in the middle of the night. I guess you're bad that you allowed allowed it to sleep with you. This is one of the problems when you are allowing the animal to sleep in your bed. I kinda had the same problem when I had a cat. On the later stages of its life, it was that bold that it decided to sleep on my pillow. I would get it away constantly, but it would constantly return, and this was funny in a way. I mean, it's really hard to say no. Do not let them. You know, it's one thing to say them no, but another thing if the cat is gonna surrender, because spoiler, no, it's not. It's gonna get there, one way or another. It's gonna wait patiently until you will go to sleep, and so it's gonna be there anyway. The next time you're gonna be opening your eyes. I was battling my cat so hard when I was trying to get it out of my pillow that it literally was ridiculous. All cats because they're assholes. and there I thought you love them because they're cute balls of fur. especially when they're sleeping. It's so hard to go through them without like touching them, you know? It's literally too hard. Insanely hard. By the way, your cat is sitting at home, I might assume. Looks like I do know that some cats do like to go outside time to time, but personally my cat was kind of afraid to go outside. And yeah, they're cute, but it's very funny when I'm playing something on my PC and my cat just sometimes sits in front of my monitor. Ha! You're lucky that your cat also was not hunting maybe the mouse on your screen, or was not trying to take out the keys on your keyboard. She's on the inside, outside cat. She goes outside whenever she feels like. I see. Enemies eliminated. Wait, where's the last enemy? For some reason, the host is kind of slow. Do you have any pets? Not anymore. But I did have a cat. The best cat of my life, honestly. But it's how it's called. 1 second. It's a big responsibility after all to have a pet, so I not really like to get that in my life. Right now. Maybe one day, but I would probably never buy it. If I would get myself a pet, I would probably take a stray one, because this is how I got my last pet. Kinda don't really understand why people buying pets instead of getting a stray one. That doesn't make much sense. But I guess to each their own. My dog and cat are both adopted. From a shelter or from the streets? I guess that doesn't really matter. From a shelter. Mine was basically from a street, but it was adopted when it was really small. Yeah, that also makes sense. The people find animals and post them. Let's see. I mean, it's nice to have shelters, after all. Especially when they give the pets for free. Especially imagine breeding pets. Especially breeding those dogs that are made just to good look. To look good, but like their genetics, and then it's just fucked. Honestly, I'm never gonna be a fan of this how it's called, Chihuahua. Not sure if this is correct in English, but this is a type of a dog, a breed. Yeah, I will never be a fan of this exact dog, because it's really weird. And some of them too. The little piranhas, yeah. Screams like a monster, but But actually it's not that dangerous, isn't it? Anyway, I don't really like when the pets there like literally trying to get too much of your attention. Dude, sometimes owners spoiling them a little bit too much. Yeah, I think you just... You gotta get them know that this is not okay. People don't know how to raise them. Yeah, that's another problem, I agree. Just gotta show them what's normal behavior and what's not. And of course it's not even that easy. You gotta know the ways how to educate them, because they are not gonna understand the usual people's way. Got some Dutch hand mix, like a little sausage dog. Sausage. Ah, man. I see. In Russian it's called taxa. Yeah, it looks cute, I can agree. And I think more than enough cute, rather than annoying. Hunt and breed. So I have to go to take him hunting, so he feels fulfilled. He doesn't get fulfillment from hunting the toys. I wonder. No? Huh, that doesn't work? Okay. I mean, that's only natural. I mean, I do remember people are buying those toys that when the dog bites it makes some noise. So this is kind of fulfills their instinct. So maybe I thought maybe that should help, but like if you say so, it's probably not. He likes to hunt rabbits. I like to keep things natural, and of course let an animal be an animal. I see. I mean, if there's wild nature, yeah, why not? Especially if your dog, if it's used to hunt naturally, it's not gonna take a toy after that, I think. It's like a drug, you know? When you have a taste of something better, you cannot return. I'm talking not from personal experience, by the way. Don't think anything bad. It's just a joke. Anyway. On a real note, I really think that after the dog tries like a real hunter, it's not gonna be satisfied with a toy. Yeah, I don't think that was a joke. Don't worry, that was just a joke. Sometimes I am a little cringe. Anyway, man, I do some kind of insignificant amount of damage. I hate when someone gets a dog and walks him like 15 minutes every day. Well, at the same time, you can ask like yourself a question always. If you don't have the time for a dog, why the freaking hell would you get it in the first place? And some people do not answer to that question. They just want to get a pet, and they don't really understand the responsibility that goes with that. This is a problem. Because it's cute. Yeah, and not only dogs, but at least cats. they're kind of okay with whatever. I mean, not only the cats are kind of okay with whatever, but like, if you have only one pet, you also gotta remember that it is gonna heal itself kinda alone, especially when you are leaving the building, so you're gonna struggle a lot. It feels a little bit more sense if you are like getting yourself a pet to get something else for it to keep company with. I'm lucky that I live in a house. Oh yeah. Holy. Spam. Ah, get out. And my cat and dog are best friends. Yeah, for some reason sometimes animals, they might not get along well. Honestly, I don't really know the reason why. But there, of course, are the cases when your animals can fight quite brutally. And this is fucked when that happens. I was sleeping together. I got them both when they were small. Like 2 to 3 months. So maybe they just think of each other like relatives. Dude, this is funny when one animal tries to copy another. So like your cat will try to bark, or like your dog might try to meow. This is funny when that happens. So then I got used to each other. Yeah, they treat each other like a family at this point. A little bit harder if both pets are grown up. They might not get well. My cat sometimes breathe like making with her mouth open and tongue out. Sometimes. I mean, they in fact sometimes can do that. But I guess you probably in fact meant that he tried to copy your dog. I wonder if your dog also tried to copy the cat in some way. They're both 6-year-old and chilling. I think my cat lived something about 15 years, honestly. Sucks that it got cancer, and yeah. Especially it got cancer because of those of this medicine not supposed to suppress this mating instinct. This was one of the reasons. Some dogs and cats live a bunch. Yeah, especially if they're not gonna be taking some stuff in. Yeah, for me it pretty much feels like I just killed my cat at this point. But I don't know about this this side fact that some medicine can impact the health freaking negatively. But I guess now I do. This was a freaking strike for me. I was forced to put my cat on to an endless sleep because it was suffering too much from a cancer. Cannot forget it. Because I swear I have never seen a better A better animal. Dude, this animal, this cat, sometimes it felt like it was better than quite the amount of people you could meet. And that's fair. Sometimes animals they're better than the humans. Like at least some of them. Right, enemies eliminated. Dude. I feel like yeah, I might do some damage. Especially if you shoot in the weak point of the necromech. It does make sense. 20k. Yeah, maybe I do some damage. Not sure if this is my damage, but I hope. What's overall damage in the team? Okay, okay, acceptable. I'm the half of our team's damage. It's kinda acceptable. I do like when I see this. I do like when I see the numbers. Oh. Cavallero. Who's this guy? Cavallero, it's Uriel. And this Uriel guy also has a big portion of the damage. Interesting. Yeah, Uriel is freaking monster. Uriel is just a monster. His hit damage is kinda unmatched. And the last stage. Dude, for some reason this whole game mode was unusually long. Or at least it felt like. Oh shit. Don't tell me. Don't tell me I fucked up, because I did. Okay, I think my team is gonna carry me anyway. So it's nice. Probably a good time to use roar. Yeah, nice. In this game mode, it's always a problem seeing the boss, because it kind of blends with the environment. Or a nice thing to market. One drop chance booster. Nice. Okay, what was the time? Holy freaking hell, what do you mean it's 35 minutes? Like, I swear you can do this mission in like 15. I'm not sure why it felt so long. But I swear you can do this a little bit faster. Jade. Loki. But not a single weapon. Sheesh, man, sheesh. Anyway. External Archon Hunt. Mobile defense, Archwing. Did completing your start chart in the steel path is a pain. It's a 100%. Mobile defense and defense. I mean, I kinda wanna progress the start chart a bit at this point. Let's try to. For the mobile defense, of course, Limbo kinda decent, honestly. Maybe it would be better to take my Mesa. Because I do not really need a protective power, but rather the best protection is its offense, you know. I don't remember if they do have a large amount of Maximus units, but even if they do, I think it's not supposed to be a big problem. Oh yeah, this is the mission. This is it. Kinda gotta charge my cannon just in case. Oh, they're getting so far. Like literally. Hello? Wait, what? Someone tell me how the heck got so far into my bubble. It doesn't make much sense. They're supposed to get stopped on the edge, but at the same time they're kinda too close to the main objective, and I was already away. I was already away. It's okay. Right. Dude, how are they moving? Like how are they moving, Mary? How are they moving? They're getting closer and closer. Amazing. Yeah. I knew something good is located in this direction. For a second I thought I could potentially get myself a room. The dragon room. I think it's called Orkin Vault. Yeah. I think maybe you can get in there. I don't know, this gas proc. It's not doing a great damage. Okay. Yeah. If you don't have a high base damage, probably gas status proc's not gonna do much. Okay, doesn't matter. Even if I die, I'm not gonna lose. I'm still... I kinda do wanna know how am I able to die if I'm supposed to be immortal when I'm in my operator. In my drifter mode rather. I can also leave my crew member. It will be just sufficient for clearing all this stuff. Let's try to find an exit. Yeah, that should make sense. Not there. There. Nice. 30 seconds. I still have a chance. Nice. I found it. And that's it. That's the whole mission. +1. Maybe I can get demos today. Sadly, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal if you get your skill path chart done. Don't really see why would you really need that. Like, you get a decoration. Other than that, not much. Don't remember. Would be nice if you would get a legendary core for each like map, but like that would be too much. Assassination. Assassination's okay, but like next time. Yeah, it should be easy. What the freaking hell? Everything was so monochrome for a second. I was kind of afraid. I don't know this game mode would like literally desaturate the entrance that much. Wave 1, so I assume I need like 3 waves. Usually it is 3, yeah. Okay. Not sure what was the place for a crew member. It's kind of useless everywhere. So the line of sight is a little bit too bad. One minute, 20 seconds. Interesting. 40 seconds per wave. Not the best, not the worst. With Nova, maybe this mission can get a little bit faster. Right, this stage of the game when you are required to hunt for the enemy, it says the most annoying. Oh, nice. I thought there's gonna be like another way. Man, 3 ways feels short. So 2 minutes defense mission. Assassination. Let's see. Let's see. As usual, still path is just a dead game mode. No one is freaking playing this in the online. This is funny. Or maybe it's just too late for Europe. Alright, so should not be a big problem. Also can even call my crew. It might help me by a great margin. I am surprised that I still have not enough damage. So one shot the boy. Wait, what? There's like multiple multiple bosses at once, apparently. Oh, nice, nice, bro. I don't know the crew member can kill it by just a splash damage. It was tried to, yeah, to hide, but it couldn't. Sucks that this guy also doesn't take status damage. I guess happens. Okay, I need to wait through this little cutscene. Now we can actually play. And ironically, second stage, might even be a little bit faster. Because ironically, they do have less HP. Ow. That could one-shot me, honestly. Yeah, the siphon guy is probably the hardest. So, the window is kind of small. Necros. Okay, was it the last mission? Almost, I think almost. Almost the last mission. Survival. Mean I can try. Yeah, this is probably gonna be the last mission for the day. Because it's been a while already. So let's get this plan done with, and that's gonna be GG. Maybe I should have used Limbo. Would make it a little bit easier. Maybe Kim can be there. Although it's already yes. That seems like no. Almost the easiest way would be to just use my air support. Let's see. Oh, interesting. So that's how it was. I never knew that your air supply, your parallax ability, also gonna mark the door. Bro, that would be too perfect. If I also would be able to find the second key, but doesn't look like. Yeah. I think it's better to just be close to the supply line. So I'm running out of air. At least I've got one code that's like decent. Maybe key can be there, but like highly doubt. Doesn't seem like this location is decent for a key hunt. Right. Shit happens. Seems like I cannot find a key. Then, oh, let's take it. At this point, I just might look for an exit. So let's take a last capsule and let's try. Oh, looks like I'm not gonna be finding exit in this floor. That sucks. Okay, let's see if I will get something in my inbox. And oh my bruh. No way, I'm so blind, there's another mission. No. Honestly, this mission is just too boring to play it more than a few times. Okay. RIP. Let's leave it to the next time. Theoretically, if you will do survival mission 2 minutes, you need like 8 minutes to complete 20 minutes survival? Holy freak, man. I mean, worst case scenario, imagine we can find 2 codes, which would be more than sufficient for a regular group. Then that's like 3 minutes per wave, which means 12 minutes, which is not that bad. Alright, GG. So, thanks for being there. Thanks for listening. Thanks for participating, and see you next time.